Hello there, everyone. My name is Ayumu Kagami. Let's go into the Magician as the second one. And as I've said before, in the last episode, this is where we actually get to make our deck. So let's... they also have tips for like what you should do. This one is rescue the missing Empire soldiers from the town plagued with corruption. So we are going to be fighting the corrupted. Maybe a weapon that helps fight against the corrupted would be good, and lose gold for every Empire killed. Well, I don't care. Let's do new, and new. Gotta figure out what they are at one point in time or another. They're also platinum cards, and brimstone cards, of which we have none. Okay, so this is our equipment. We'll go with new, all of it. Because, well, we don't have any other options, so let's go.
A casual call to heroism. How many adventures start thus?
Lord of the Rings does. Harry Potter does.
For 100 years I have thought about nothing but the game. I was defeated. It is true. I became complacent long before then. I thought I knew everything about the game and what it could be. Now you see before you the extent of my research. I have crafted this game anew.
Awesome. Your conversation with a fur trader is interrupted as Malaclips arrives in a flurry. The whispers speak of trouble at the edge of the Empire. The town of Westwind is suffering against the Blight. Alright, cool, let's head there. We return to the market to ask a trader to head out to West in need of escort. There are three options. This gets me equipment, this gets me food, money. I want a weapon. It's equipment, so I might get a shield. You arrange for an uncomfortable ride jammed in among so many tools, so the weaponsmith heads far west. We get the Cardinal Blade.
Like a compass, it indicates the truth of all directions.
You arrive in town at Westwind. To defend the town, you'll need to locate as many Empire soldiers as you can before the Blight invades. And we do have this. Yeah, okay, we do have it equipped. So that'll help us out a lot. Let's go.
Commerce thrives in even
this store is probably the worst one to find first. With the store, once you've seen it, you don't unsee it. Just 10% against corrupted defend. Causes 30% of your weapon damage to attackers. Oh, that's pretty cool. Use defend to block attacks from ranged enemies. Can only be equipped with a one-handed weapon. So, not an axe. Well, that's pretty cool. Oh, we actually could buy this. It's a big buff in our defense, but I think food may be more valuable. Because you take starve damage. I don't know if I said that in the last episode. But once we're done, we're done. As you can see, the card has turned dark. We cannot return.
The Empire reaches too far. The North has gone from a loose collection of tribes to something to truly fear.
Maybe I should have kept my money. Let's fight things.
Let's see if the mage can help you here.
Oh, soldiers, we're tied up. Pay money to get them untied up or attack. I forgot to read it. I have to make sure I'm not doing that, because I would like for those things to be, displayed. Beyond this, full mission, I haven't done anything in the game. I know very little about it. So we have abilities.
If nothing else, I'll get us out of this.
Okay. I don't know what, I don't know what was going on with my controller. This button. Hiya! Probably should have been a little closer. Dang. I'm gonna work on my fighting. Oh, when their name becomes full. That's the wrong button. That's when you can activate their special abilities. I feel like this game is still a little too loud. But I'll leave it for this episode. 1 from 2. I don't want an axe, so we'll go with this. This is the one that gives us the benefit. And we get 3 food. Maybe I didn't need to. We got 2 recruits. Let's keep going.
Age turns us all. She has done rather better than I in the time that has passed.
Walking through a shady forest, you encounter a frail old maiden. She stops to greet you. For centuries, I have helped the mortals who find themselves lost in my forest. Is there anything that may help on your journey? Money. I believe longer life is maximum health. I don't want maximum health. No amount of gold will satisfy a mortal, but if that is what you wish... Her ancient voice falters in the world. In words, as if... Alright, cool, got money! Five smacks, though.
In my day, thieves kept their distance.
The market bazaar...
Pocket a mage for fear of failure, or worse, success.
Ha! The market bazaar is a hive of activity. Traders from across the lands call out to passerbys to sell their wares. As the sun beats down on the crowded streets, you pause briefly to draw water from a fountain. Feel something tugging the inside of your tunic. Turning quickly, you discover a pickpocket, making off with some of your belongings. You lose 5 gold. You jump to your feet and catch a glimpse of the thief as they weave through the crowd.
Now you wager for more than mere success and failure.
I think it's this one. I don't know how to keep track of these. A tangled maze of people proves too much for you, and the thief makes their escape. I believe you need huge success to get the token on that.
Here we begin to see one of the small
The West Wind Tower.
The game. Each challenge differs both in their rules and their objectives. Even those cards which were once the stairs now vary per challenge, as you will see.
The West Wind Tower bell chimes feverishly. The town crier bellows, "There's corrupted inside the town! They broke through the sewers and into Louse Lane. Our brave soldiers have gone down there to sort it out." You arrive to find Westwind's few remaining soldiers huddled in the entrance of the poorest area. Lewis Lane. We cannot let the corrupted spread for the good of the town. We must dispose of anyone who has been tainted, even a little. Now let's join the soldiers. Let's murder them all. For glory! For honor! For... the sick pleasure of battle? Inflicted. First touches of corruptions bring forth the darkest elements of their victims. Infected enemies are feeble, causing them to become knocked down when health is low. Use a finisher before they recover. It shouldn't be a problem to take care of these guys. Hit everyone! We will. I hit the wrong button. Oh! I got hit as I was doing a finisher. I didn't actually know that that would or could happen. Okay. All right, good. I love how two of the soldiers are just standing there. Oh, well, this guy's got it. No need to dirty my hands with this. He'll take care of it. And if he doesn't, well, I guess I can step up. With the corrupted threat removed, you ensure that these soldiers survive to aid the town's defense. You gain through recruits. The soldiers help you scavenge what you can from the remains of the poor souls taken from the corruption. Gain equipment. Got soldier's sword. I want to equip it. No. I got food. More food. I guess I didn't need food for there. Game is taking care of me.
Your companion has his own story to tell. We must wonder if this is a tale of a hero or a villain.
You arrive in city markets to meet with Malaclipse's associates. You find him sitting on a blanket in the sewer's gate. You can't tell whether he's a goblin, a human, or an inanimate pile of greasy rags. Very few wilted daisies and duckweeds tied to a rope are flopped to the ground around him. "Merc!" Malaclipse calls to the creature, arms outstretched. "I have a favor to ask you, my handsome friend." The greasy goblin man raises a hand to stop the bard's prattle. 10 gold first! You know I don't have 10 gold. The goblin man looks affronted. Malaclipse places a consoling hand on him. "Don't be mad, he doesn't know how our kind work." Merc crosses his arms and turns his back to you. Malaclipse makes soothing noises. "Look here, Merc. We'll be back before you know it. With the gold." I believe this... Yeah, okay. So you see how it's lit up? I can come back to this tile.
Always treat
Tarts,
those
pies,
who
and exotic
treat you
lies.
with respect. Even I stand by this rule, and I have respect for few.
You chance upon a wooden cart overflowing with pears, pies, and many items otherwise. A wonderful smell wafts from the cart. Malaclipse shakes his head. "Poor old Chester. This is why you should never be seduced by the wiles of women, coin slave. They'll break your heart and leave you selling your lemon tarts with little business sense." The old farmer hawks his wares to passerbys. "Tarts, pies, and exotic fruits." I have no money. That one I cannot go back to.
They place themselves in these
While patrolling the
dire
outskirts.
positions, and then expect a hero to come rescue them when things become too much.
But they've got the sparkle of coin. While patrolling the outskirts of Westwind, you hear a clash of steel and unmistakable groan of corrupted. Your investigation leads you to a distressed nobleman perched on the roof of his carriage. "Like the gods, I was heading to tea with the Duke Gilbert when we were ambushed. My footman left me here to fight off the brawl. Has now dispersed into the forest." The noble peers fearfully at the tree line. "If you stay here and protect me, I can pay." I need money, so yeah, totally. "Oh, great Maker, thank you." You linger near the nobleman's carriage in case the corrupted reappear. Just beyond the trees, you can hear the blood-curdling sounds of combat. Screams and shouts echo long into the night, and you wait, but no soldiers return from the battle. The nobleman climbs inside his carriage, curls into a ball, and sobs uncontrollably. He will not be moved or roused. You return to Westwind. Cool. I got your money now.
Here's a token for you, if you can.
Give the man the gold. The goblin man the gold. Malcolm steps forward as Merc counts the coins. "Merc, old bean." The bard looks furtively around before quickly waving his shoulder. "I require help in removing some certain illness." Merc considers Malaclipse for a while. "What? That kind of information costs more than a few coins." You splutter indignantly. I will require a test of skill from him." He turns and points at you. Pick a flower and eat it." The greasy florist displays his meager wares. Malaclipse nods. I'll eat the purple flower. It's a burnt texture. Okay, I gotta roll 15. Go.
Dice
I have to
are
hit
a
A.
constant reminder of death.
Booyah!
The singular
Better
is
than everyone else. Let's go.
No, and they are often called bones for the material from which they were crafted. Here, however, they may also bring a touch of life.
Merc watches eagerly as you begin to choke. Malaclipse, for his part, shows some sign of concern. Your eyes bulge in water. Suddenly, someone begins slapping you hard on the back. You cough and a hard lump falls from your mouth. It's a solid gold statue of Merc. Got 10 gold. Malaclipse cheers while you catch your breath. Merc nods, happy with the results. He beckons Malaclipse closer. "Of those of us left, you should seek Ira of the Vale. She may know something of the cure. Last I heard, she's hiding out in the underneath."
Nicely done.
Yes! Oh no, not her. Malaclipse straightens his neck shawl nervously. The greasy goblin man giggles maniacally. "Yes, sir. She'll likely eat your bones before she lets you speak." Now, if you must excuse me, I have business to run. With that, Malcolm's associate turns away and hurls a bouquet at the shocked passerby. Flowers! Fresh flowers! Buy them or I'll eat your eyes! Not ears. I think ears might be a little worse, because, like, would you hear, like, the gnawing sounds as they're eating your ear? Okay, that's a little too much. General store. What you got? A helmet. It's new. Give. Okay.
Well, that may help you on the road ahead.
I like how enthusiastic it was. Well, I don't know. I'll hold on to the rest of my gold. We got plenty of food. Probably should have sold some equipment. Fork in the road.
Life, you will have wandered endless intersections, yet this one sticks with you. Why? What is it in your memory that catches here?
You arrive at a signpost detailing the possible path east and west. You mean... I guess that's just flips over cards.
I don't see why
you find Imperial soldiers strong up by Northern. Let's pay to free him because we have the money. Pay 10 gold and recruit 2 soldiers. Yeah, why not? Northern instructingly free their prisoners.
Now
Last
your chance
stand
presents itself.
atop Westwind.
Stand in the defense of the peasantry. What noble traits you display already.
Atop Westwind Hall, Town Hall, a large bell tower. It used to signal the day's end of the workers in the mines and surrounding fields, but now it will summon Westwind's defenders. Do you wish to summon them? Absolutely. I can't search for more soldiers. As night cloaks Westwind, you can sense the corruption rising in the shadows all around you. You survey any soldiers you've managed to recruit. I guess 7. You have gathered a large group. You have gathered a large group soldiers to okay. So it doesn't have of, just group soldiers to defend the town. Here's hoping you won't need any more. Give a rousing speech. I don't know where it is. It's here. Ah! The soldiers appear unmoved by your words and tense in fear. I don't actually know what happens if you succeed. I would like to know. Terror of Westwind, the final vestige of humanity are erased, the terror awakes. Huge bash to break the terror's corrupted armor and defeat it with finishers before it regenerates. Probably the weak enemies are the ones we want to take down first. Go here. I'll stand in the middle. That way we get extra. Finish it off. That was awesome. And stab that one in the back. And is there any more? Okay. Wow, 100 damage. Okay. Bash, bash, bash. An ill-timed bash. That time at least we hit it. Oh, it actually pierced its armor. That's actually very good to know. And finishing blow.
A mighty creature of chaos felled by your power. Does it satisfy you, this bloodshed? Knowing those you destroy were once simple peasants going about their day.
Yeah, but they're also corrupted, and there's no healing them that I know of. and they're going to murder everyone else, so it had to be done. Once the corrupted behemoth falls, the rest of the minions flee, their spirits broken. The soldiers erupt into cheers, praising your valor. You can rest until morning, ready to greet the reinforcements with the town already saved. The magician.
The magician returns to the deck, but now we only begin our stories of fate, folly, and magic. Do not think I'm satisfied with this, but at least we have a place to begin. Now you have learned the simplest of ways to build your deck. Each challenge will provide its own unique trials. Here are some more tools to keep you in good stead.
Awesome. And then we can continue on Malaclipse's quest line, whatever you want to call it. Gold token!
As you play, you will find more options open to you. Should you find yourself blocked or overly challenged, take the time to explore the board. Unlocking cards will give you options you have not yet considered.
Like, I don't believe we have a piece of platinum equipment yet, so that could help us out greatly. Because platinum is good, it's like really good equipment, or a good encounter. That way there's like less chance, just more positive effects. But we don't know what is in store. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you're enjoying this series. If you are, hit that like button and subscribe to make sure you're always kept up to date with what's up to do. But thank you very much, everyone, for being here. We'll be back in the next one. Have a good night. Bye-bye.